day 15. Today I went up to 3 pills, which takes me to a total of 75 milligrams. I'm aware that this is still lower than the recommended dose of 80 to 100 milligrams, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. When I go back to the psychiatrist next week, I want to talk to him about the dosage. Medicine works kind of differently over here. Everything seems to be a lower dosage, and if you have to take any kind of antibiotic or anything like that, they usually also prescribe a tablet that protects your stomach and your stomach lining, because generally Japanese people, they need lower doses, and many kinds of tablet give them stomach aches or stomach issues. So that's one aspect of dealing with this whole process in Japan that's difficult, because even though my psychiatrist speaks English and listens to me and obviously has some knowledge of foreigners, he still seems to be prescribing as though I'm Japanese. So I want to talk to him next week to see what he thinks about that. Maybe it hasn't crossed his mind. I don't know how many foreign patients he has. I didn't see any on the 2 days that I have been in his office, and the person who recommended this psychiatrist to me is their heritage is Asian also. So I guess I'm wondering what he's going to say about that, and whether it might be a good idea to increase the dosage a little bit more. I recognise that if I took another tablet of this size, then it would take me to the maximum recommended dose of 100 milligrams. But that could be a good thing. Could also increase the side effects. So side effects today. The nausea is at its worst so far. So I made a mistake, really. I stayed over in a hotel in the city last night rather than come home and cycle back from the bus stop in the dark, which I don't like to do. Anyway, so I stayed in a hotel, and on reflection, what I should have done was get an early bus back, get home early, maybe even 9 a.m, try and get home for 9 a.m, and then take today's dose. What I actually did was slept until I woke up naturally without an alarm, and then ate a protein bar and took the pills in the hotel. By the time I'd taken the pills, I got a couple of hours before I had to leave, and that couple of hours was spent going between the bed and the bathroom. I didn't actually throw up, but I really, really felt like I was going to. And then I was nervous about, nervous doesn't cover it, I was anxious of the bus ride back, because it's like a hour and 15-20 minutes bus ride, and then like a 10-minute cycle. So the 10-minute cycle's not so bad because I can get off the bike and go throw up in a bush. But I was worried about throwing up on the bus. So yeah, I felt really anxious about that. Other than the nausea, I've got quite a strong pressure / sinus headache thing that keeps coming and going. Yeah, sort of goes in and out. I'm feeling very foggy. Not quite sleepy, she says, stifling a yawn, but yeah, foggy. So I don't know how productive the rest of the day is going to be, but I made the mistake of looking at my work calendar on the bus home, and now I realise that I have an awful lot to do in the next week or so. I'm trying not to do any of that today. I'm trying to take the rest of the day just for me. But I'm worried that that's going to be me spending the next 6-7 hours stressing about work, not having time for me, just stressing. So maybe I should just do some work and the stress would be lower, and then I'd just be disappointed in myself. And pretty much I can't see a way to spend the rest of the day that doesn't end up with me being mad at myself. So day 15 is not looking too good. I'm still struggling with the sort of stomach side effects, the nausea, constipation, feeling bloated. That, when you put it hand in hand with my existing food issues, it's really complicated. And annoyingly, I've been doing this for 2 full weeks now, where I can barely eat anything, and I don't seem to be losing any weight. It's really fucking annoying. I'm still feeling optimistic about giving this a go and trying it, but if I don't start seeing results by the end of month 2, if all I've got is side effects and no actual improvement, then I'm going to have to try to talk to friends and colleagues about doing their testimonies, which is ridiculous. I go and see a doctor and I need a note. I need notes from people that I know in order to get the best possible treatment. Just, it feels invasive and also paradoxical, because I need friends and colleagues to identify my ADHD behaviours, but they don't see a lot of my ADHD behaviours because my ASD makes me mask. Figure that one out? Okay, I've got to find something to do, because otherwise I'm just going to be angry for the rest of the day, and I don't want that. So see you tomorrow.